Alright guys, good afternoon, good morning. Burns Valley here, Damien again. Hope you guys are having a fabulous day. But today's episode, I kind of just wanted to make a video. My hunting plans for this week for firearm season here in Minnesota kind of got a little funky, you could say. So it's Wednesday in the middle of slug opener here in Minnesota. I don't know if you can hear, but it's raining out, raining pretty good. So I got off work this morning at 6 a.m. I took a little cat nap, and it's 12:06 right now. So I'm hoping to get out here in some public land in southern Minnesota, and hopefully to get in while the rain's coming. Mask my scent, cover up my noise a little bit getting in there, and then hopefully it clears up this afternoon towards dusk, and then hopefully we'll get some buck activity or just see something. I don't really care, man. I just want to see something, you know, just be deer hunting. So yeah, I just want to make this video, show you guys, even when shit hits the fan, it's all part of the plan. So just kind of want to make this short and sweet, kind of show you the layout, the towable map, kind of what to look for. A lot of deer hunting videos I watch, people like to talk during their hunt. When they're sitting in the woods, they're not seeing nothing, they like to talk. Well, unfortunately, I do not believe in that at all. I don't believe you should make a single word, a single peep. There should be nothing coming from that woods other than the woods. So I'll kind of do some pictures and then maybe do like a background to it, kind of going more in depth and describe what I'm, you know, videotaping or whatever. So yeah guys, stay tuned. I hope you enjoy. I mean, just something to watch. Fuck it, it's raining out. I'm gonna see what we can do. Shitty weather, we might not have great outcomes, but the only way to find out is to find out. So stay tuned guys, we'll be hitting the woods here pretty quick, and hopefully shooting a deer this afternoon. So woohoo! Alright guys, we got to the public land. It's fucking raining still. As you can see, the car's soaked. Yeah, we're ready to go. We got the backpack, we got the gun inside. So as you can see here, we're just parked at this approach. And this is state land, and then obviously all this is state land. So right over here on this tree line, let's see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Right out there on that tree line is where the river bottom is. And then right over here is just another hardwoods that goes down into the river. So we will, we're gonna just check it out. So we're gonna go down here first. It drops off quite a bit. And then we're gonna follow this all the way back to this back corner over here. And we'll see what happens. So stick around guys. Alright guys, so I didn't really video much the rest of the afternoon because obviously it was raining, pouring outside. So I didn't video too much, and so yeah, I ain't really got much to say about day one. It sucked. I didn't see nothing. So I just wanted to show you real quick on here on the old Onyx hunt, on the old maps here. So this is where I parked, and the black right here indicates just where I traveled, where I walked. So I just wanted to see the elevation change. Right here you can see where my mouse is. So it was a nice valley. I actually hunted that on day 2, which you'll see a little bit of. To be honest with you guys, I ain't got like the fancy dancy equipment. I'm just gonna kind of show you how to do it with nothing. I just use my iPhone. So again, this is where I went. You guys probably be like, oh, this guy walked throughout the whole public land. No wonder why I didn't see anything. He blew his scent everywhere. Or, yeah, you know, you're probably right. But this is my first time hunting this public spot, and just who I am. I love checking it out before I find a spot to sit. So down in here, where I ended up for the evening. There was this a buck that I spooked up, actually. Let's see if I can draw over here. yeah, so right in there where I was walking, when I was coming in, I spooked a little Forky coming out of there. So, and he jumped up and headed off into Maple River. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Well, good morning, guys. It's Thursday. Hope you guys are having a fabulous morning. It's about 5 o'clock here, and just wanted to do a little second day update. I didn't give you guys an update last night after last night's hunt because, to be honest with you, I died. Well, I didn't die, obviously, but I walked about 5 miles, and it was raining pretty good all day. It actually started to pour really good towards the end, towards dusk. So I was soaked. Like I bled, or not bled, but I soaked all the way through my overalls. I soaked all the way through the pants underneath. It was not a good night. But the only deer I did see was a small little fork, a little 4-pointer. Across the bend on the neighbor's property, but that was about the only deer I saw yesterday. So this morning we're going back to the same spot, different area, same state land, different. We're just gonna try this ridge. We're having northeast wind, just light northeast wind this morning after yesterday's rain. So really hoping this morning we'll be moving some deer around. So like I said, I don't like talk much when I'm out in the woods, so I'll just try to take videos. And this might be a short and sweet video. You just might hear me talking a lot. You might not see shit. I don't know, but we're gonna do something. So about 15 minutes away from being out there. So we'll track out there, set up on a ridge, and play the thermals this morning. I've seen about 10 deer already roaming out in the back country roads this morning. So it should be good, guys. Stay tuned. Alright guys, you're probably wondering why I sat there. So when I was walking through in the early light, I could have got there. I should have checked that side out the day before when it was raining, and I already walked, X amount of miles or whatever. I already spooked a bunch of shit, so I should have checked it out, when it was raining, and I already walked around, but I didn't. So when I got there in the morning, I found a scrape line right along here. It started right along, or right when this creek or this drainage ditch started. So there's several rubs that go all the way around this right here. And then what I didn't realize actually was that there's a deer trail that comes right up here. Right there, that top one. I don't know what my little drawing thing did. But so that top one, right above me, so there's deer trail right above me, which I did not know. So my thermals were rising, and so yeah, when daybreak came, I had a deer in front of me, right before shooting time, and it just kept going along this trail here, and it didn't come back. And then right as shooting time happened, I had 2 does that popped up right up here. Let's see if I can. So yeah, I had 2 does come right across this deer trail right here, and I didn't notice them until they were right on top of me. When I turned my head, it spooked them, and so they went around the pine tree, just up the ridge a little bit, and they came back around, and I didn't realize it. I thought I spooked them off, and yet I was facing towards the creek bottom because I thought that that buck, or I thought it was a buck, would pop out. So I thought I heard something again come from behind me, so I turned around, and it was it was that doe again. And that time she knew what I was, and really spooked her off. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there, guys. Instead of just leaving you hanging, I like to explain my things and why I do it, instead of just like, yeah, I sat out here because I'm stupid. So I mean, I do that, but I just wanted to throw that out there, guys. So. Alright, guys, so my afternoon adventure, I was getting sick and tired of not seeing anything or not being in the right place at the right time, and always like trying new spots. So I went to go check this public land out. It was just 8 minutes to the south of me, on the same river as I was hunting. So I was like, let's go check it out. So you can see where the green dot is up here. Let's just save this. So you can see the green dot up here, so I started you could park. And basically, the line that you see is basically the deer trail that I took. I still hunted. I'm not sure if any of you guys know. If you do know, if you don't, still hunting is basically what it means. You're rolling your feet. You're not trying to make any noise. You're being not making too much motion, making very small steps, keeping a 360-degree eye out. Almost like a hawk. Um, if the Heavenly Father might bless you with a deer walking around. It's happened before. It could be actually quite surprising what you could stumble upon walking through the woods if you're pretty quiet. So that's what I did. I just came around here, down to this oxbow here. Didn't see much of deer sign. The cool thing about this place was you could see the water lines and all the trees from the previous floods back in June when it was at record levels. So there's no way you could hunt this public land when it was flooded. Yeah, there's no way. So I'll throw that in there. But I just want to show you guys this. I'm sure someone will say, "Oh, why are you showing these people public land? Why?" Well, you know what? It's public. I find enjoyment in finding new things to go out and look at. Why not show other people? So um, again, just want to throw that in there for a little extra juice for you. All right, guys. So after that little afternoon adventure, I didn't see enough deer sign back in that public land to convince me. So I came back to my spot I hunted for the last day and a half just to tie it off for day two. So I sat back in here on this ridge. You can see where the little red dot is. So I just want to throw that in there, not just throw the video and be like, oh, where's this fat? So the video I'm going to throw in here just after this will be right from where I sat this evening. Didn't see nothing. I thought it would be a good spot sitting on the creek bed leading into the Maple River. But again, didn't see nothing. So there's that. Hunt sucked. Alright, guys. I lied when I said I wasn't going to talk when I'm out in the stand. This morning, Friday, I got up a little late. Public land was pretty booked this morning, so I ended up in a different spot, which I wish I would have hunted here first. But we're set up on a fucking, I would call it a rough funnel. All these trails intersect, and this morning it was frosty, foggy. I found about 6 or 7 fresh scrapes scattered all around here, so I sat this morning and didn't see dick. I did a little Facebook Marketplace adventure, and I got myself a deer stand for $15. So instead of sitting on the ground, I'll be sitting in the air. So stay tuned, guys. I hope to get something tonight. Instead of me just jaw jacking, not seeing shit. Stay tuned. Alright, guys, so as you heard, I woke up late. Didn't get to the spot till late. So, what I found out as I was walking through, as you can see, this black line right here is where I parked right at the private road to the access, and I walked in. These two X's right here are some scrapes and some rubs. And then I followed the deer trail, this black line, until I found that cluster of scrapes and like that rut funnel. So as you can see, all the red lines I indicated as deer trails is what I found, and the black trails what I used to get in and out. Probably not the best spot for some wind that I had, but I did set up where the track is right here in the middle. That morning I sat on my butt, and I didn't see nothing, but I checked it out. I made a Facebook Marketplace deal. I found a $15 tree stand. So I was like, heck yeah, get some lunch, go get a tree stand. So I did that. Guy threw in a gun case for me for $5, so it was a heck of a deal for me. So went back, strapped up, and then I put the deer stand right out here. And sat in the afternoon. I think I got back out there at 1 or 2 o'clock. So around 4 p.m. though, I did have a nice 6 or 8 pointer walk through. So I only had about a 30-yard window. You kind of see in that video, it's pretty thick in there. So I'll show you where that buck walked through. So I saw him come right out of the thickets where I had him opened. I got my gun ready. He would not stop for the meh. He wouldn't stop for nothing. So he came and actually followed this trail, and he just kept going, walked right through, and then he bucked out. So I'll save that quick. So as he was coming through, he started over here, and as soon as he came out into the clearing, I got my gun ready, got him on him, and then I did that meh. He didn't stop, and then he was halfway through the opening. And I blew at him. I did the snort, wheeze, and he stopped. And he was between a tree and another small little tree. And he took one more step. So I blew at him again, and that's when I had him. And he did not like that second snort, wheeze, and he took off. So that was a real disappointment at 4 o'clock. And I didn't want to blast 5 slugs into the woods hoping I'd get him. And I was having high hopes that I would see something later that night, but I didn't. So I really regretted not unloading into that woods, but I'm glad I didn't. So, the rules of safety is, gun safety is, if you don't know what's, you should know what's beyond your target that you're shooting. And I didn't know what was beyond my target, so I did not want to take that risk. So, just throw that in there, guys. There's multiple scrapes in there, a lot of doe, a lot of deer. A lot of deer signs. So I was butthurt after that night, so I went out the next morning, and I found myself another spot out here on this northwest side, right out here. Let's see. So yeah, right here where this blue is, I took this deer trail out that I found, and I followed the tree line, and I found a huge scrape that I'll show in the video. And there's some acorns right here, and then the deer trail actually continues to go all the way along this pond out to this next segment of trees on the public land. But it also pans out into this thicket out here, and then it branches off back and also comes back out here. But this trail right here, I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it on the video because it's very windy that day, but there's this main trail that I'm pointing out right here, drawing. Thickest deer trail I've ever seen. Like, it looks like a hiking trail. Super crazy. So I just want to throw that in there, guys, explain it. Like I said, I just don't like to throw things in there and you'd be like, where's this from?
Alright guys, so that evening, I didn't see nothing, so the next morning I went out and kind of floated between this spot and that spot. I didn't see dang nothing. It's day 4, final day. I just want to throw this in here real quick, getting towards the end of the video, guys. So I sat out here right along the pond. I had a southeast wind, so all my wind was blowing from this corner out. So I was hoping that my scent would just blow out into the pond, and that I could see a mature buck sitting on that scrape. But I didn't see nothing, not even a doe, nothing. So I'm sure my scent was messed up, or something was off about where I was at. So I sit on the ground. That's probably one of my main reasons where I get into trouble with deer. Sitting when you're elevated, the scent is up higher, and you're a little bit better off instead of being on the face ground with the deer. So probably one of my main reasons that I'm probably not seeing nothing other than it's public land, super pressured in the middle of slug season in Minnesota. Everyone and their mother thinks they can deer hunt. So again, just want to throw this little snippet in here before I kind of finish her up and throw some little last minute in. So I didn't see nothing other than that buck, 2 bucks. 2 bucks this 4 days, so I didn't see any does, which is super surprising. Like actually physically in the daylight, actual like does just hanging out, grazing. Super crazy. I normally see does every year I go out, so this year's a little different. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, please comment what I could do better. If you liked it, please like it, subscribe, share it. I don't care. Whatever you got to do. Don't do anything. I don't care. Go on to the next video. I could care less. But if you do enjoy it, please like and share. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a fabulous night. And I hope you do better than me on your deer hunting season this year. Good luck, guys.